What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to go over the daily gains, what I'm up on the year, where my entries were, and what I was thinking when I made these trades. So year to date, we were up $8,000. As you can see, my biggest winner is pretty much Tesla at 3,100, and Apple is starting to creep up there at $1,000. Now let's just go to today. As you can see today, we made $430. I had a sale overnight in one of my other accounts where I made $11 in SCHD. But Google trade today, I want to break that down. I made $230 on one trade, another $163 on another, and then Apple $25 to total $430. So pretty good. Makes me happy. Last business day, it looks like we made $2,200. And then just looking at this month, we are up $5,000. So definitely solid gains. We've been doing well. And this is the February gain so far, February 15th, that is, as you can see. But year to date, let's focus on what's important. We're up $8,000. We're slowly getting those gains, which is good. But let's break down the trades. Let's take a look on the left-hand side over here. As you can see, these are my trades. And when you're looking at this box here, let me make it a little bigger. So here, when you're looking at these boxes here, you'll see my buys and sells. But let's focus first on Google. Let's break that trade down because that's 9:31 a.m. And I held it for about 18 seconds. So let's break this down real quick. I'm going to bring up Webull and let's go over 659 shares bought and sold at 142.8 and 143.15. All right, so this is the 2-day chart on Google, and this was yesterday. And my first entry was at 142.8. And if you look at the times, it was at 9:31. So let's put the 1 minute on. And let's scroll back now so we can see it. And the reason I entered this trade, because in the pre-market, it was showing support there. So my trade was actually right here, where I bought 142. I'm sorry, it's too far. Right over here, 142.8. I bought in this candle. I bought right here, right at the open. So I'm going to zoom in so you can see it even better. So right here, it was trailing at 9:30. It went down to 142.8, this candle right here. And then I made my purchase at the open at 9:31. It sold down 142.8, and then I sold back up at that 143.15, all in this 1 minute candle here. But the reason I did that was just not for any random reason. It was because in the pre-market of yesterday, post-market yesterday, right here, we had support in this area. Right in here, we had 142.8, 142.8, and 142.8 in this zone. So I had a feeling we were going to get a bounce because right here showed support. It held this bottom in the post-market, and I just trailed it, and I went to go for it. Now, if that trade would have went south, I had a market sell order to get rid of it. And I knew that this trade had to be very quick, in and out, and that was it. Let's break down the second trade. So let's break down the second trade. Now, when you look at trades and you just look at the overall day performance, it really puts you into perspective because I could have held this a lot longer, but I didn't. So I'm looking at it right now. And if you refer earlier in the video, you'll see that I had a fill order of 215 shares at 141.09. And that was at, checking the time right now, 9:52. Look at this entry. This entry is like golden here. So I made an entry here, right here at 141.09. So that's where I filled. Let's go down here. I filled in this wick right here at 9:42. So there it is, 141.09. And I was even off. But look at the RSI. The RSI, which is right here, as you can see it moving. The RSI at 9:42 was 13. So this just shows you that just because you buy an RSI at 13 doesn't mean you're going to make gains. Because I didn't sell here. I bought at 9:42. And then I sold. I'm sorry, I bought at 9:44 and then I sold at 9:52. Yeah, that's correct. Okay, good. So 9:42 we bought. Okay, so I was reading that wrong before. So I bought Google 215 shares at 944, which is right here in this candle at 141.09. So this candle right here I bought. Let's zoom it out so you can see. Look at that patience. I waited from 143.52 all the way down to 944, which is this candle. And I was still off. RSI of 20. And I thought that this was the entry because we had this green wick here where you could see the thin line of the sellers running out from 140.9 to 141. I was still off with that 141.09 entry. It still went all the way down to 140.46. Held this trade for 6 minutes. And I just had to go for it. I said, I'm going to give this time because when I looked at this trade, it went down from 143.09 143.5 all the way down here, 1.67% in less than 12 minutes. I said to myself, this has to get a pop. So RSI of 20, and we sold, let's see here, sold 141.85, 215 shares at 952. So we sold at actually this candle right here. So that's pretty good. I felt like we got the run up, another run up, and then we sold right here at 141.82. So I'm okay with that. I think that was a good sell because then it just kind of oscillated here. And then it started rising up more. So I could actually got even more out of it. In hindsight, you always think I could have got more, but it was a good gain because it's in between all of this madness that's happening here. My last trade was on Apple. Apple, 168 shares. This was a quick scalp, made 20 cents. I bought at, let's see here, 181.84 at 1028. So right here, I thought that this candle was a double bottom. I was looking at right here. And then I was looking at this zone here as a double bottom. I thought that boom, double bottom, we're going to make a move back up. That clearly didn't happen, as you can see. I bought here, and when I got filled at 181.84, it made a move back up to 200, which was right here. I'm sorry, 200, 182, and I sold at the top here because it just sold off quickly. So I was trying to make a move double bottom, and it just failed. Because if I would have held it, we would have lost 50 cents on this. It went down another 60 cents. So that's what I was looking at on that trade. Trying to trade that double bottom didn't work. I could have held it the whole day, clearly. But you don't know where it's going to go if you're going to hold it for hours because it's trading in this zone. And then in the after hours, it just blasted up for some reason. I'm not sure why. All the way up 3 points. All right, guys. So that's the video for today. If you feel like you learned something, please subscribe. Check out my playlist. Check out my videos. I feel like I have a good amount to offer here. You can check out my Trading P&L 2024. That's where I'll add this video. You have my P&L 2023, Investing for Beginners, the Fidelity Active Trader Pro platform that I use. Check out the crypto portfolio, taxable portfolio, trading strategies, long-term investments, and just in general investing ideas, whatever's happening in the up-to-date market.